We should be getting a chance at killing him pretty soon. It's pretty high now. You're really useful when you're a Viking, and they have you go all around the map. Okay. Oh, you mean, victory? You mean the little shield when I'm, when it's telling me, like, hey, go raid this place for a mission. Gotcha. The events, got it. Okay. All right, well, raid the rest of that nice and fast, because it's on our border. They haven't congregated enough to really deal with us yet. One? Oh, that's a tribe. Yeah, a few of these counterparts are tribes. Okay, start moving up back into our land before they congregate too much. Prague prospers! Yay, prosperity in Prague, that's awesome. Also, our retinue is full, which is awesome. I can send him gold again. It didn't work last time. Yeah. I'm just gonna tell him my prosperous realm. Now, my diplomacy is 2, so the chance of that succeeding is very low. Fuck it, I'll try it. It's not that big a deal if he doesn't join my side. Marvelous, it actually worked. +5 for 5 years. +5 is almost nothing, but it's something. Something is better than nothing, definitively. Also, I haven't changed my laws in absolutely forever. Tribal, vassal, levy, up. Always wait towards vassal. Or towards levy, rather, when it comes to nobles or tribals. The troops are so important. War camp done, war camp done. Beautiful. Let's get more going. You don't have the tech yet, so just more training ground, maybe? War camp. Yeah, war camp. You don't have the tech for the money ones. You don't have the tech for the money ones. Okay. I'm sure that if I use the influence I hold over my tribes to increase his standing, Chief Drog will come to appreciate me more. This is not a good idea. Oh, I didn't even have a choice. Should not be hard to smear Borislav, given his cruel disposition. He is the most disgraceful king, and he hates me even more. He's at -100. He's got to be my rival now, right? Dutiful cleric, just some random guy, sure. I cannot duel him yet. He is not yet my rival. Co-conspirators assembled a party of mercenaries that will ambush King Borislav disguised as highwaymen. Thank God. Finally, because I still have a truce with you, don't I? Why can I not declare? Oh, I have troops raised, yes. And yes, I still have a truce with him for like a long time, for like 6 more years. Killing him will end the truce early. Yay! He's convinced that the attack was carried out by highwaymen. He's passed away. I guess I'll have to find another plaything to torment now. He was only 21. Didn't even know he was so young. Who inherited? A 2-year-old with no skill. Wow, that's beautiful. Let's kick some ass. All right, finish that raid. There we go. You got me some money, got some more people out of hiding. Get back to my land. Put down the levy. Gonna have to put down the raiders, I think. Do I have to? I do not have to, interestingly enough. War sacrifice. Oh, this costs renown. Okay. Could I have a festival for 50 gold? We actually have a lot of money. Grand Tribe Festival. Huh, those are actually tempting because of how much money we have. You know what? We'll do a festival, and then we will go to war. Invitations have gone out to your vassals, asking if they'd like to join you in celebration of Yarlio. I think that's how you pronounce that? You've decided to make the festival this year a special one, remembered both by gods and men for many years to come. And thank you for following Ephrat And Sin Boy, welcome to the flock. Hope you enjoy the stream. See if you can do subjugation. I mean, I could, but that wouldn't help me become a king. That's the problem. I need to actually have the land to do that. Otherwise, it would be more than slightly tempting. In fact, do we have the... Yeah, we have the become king goal right now. It's just making sure. But no, we need to actually, like, take the land. Begin preparations. And you can go over to the border. If you subjugate him, you become the king of his country. Is that true? Now, does his title is a king title, right? Yes, it is a king title. Is that how that would work? Pagans with succession law subjugate other pagan rulers once in a lifetime with become king. There's no such time limit against those who control the kingdoms. Free men always willing to join mightiest ruler. This would make him my subject, though. Would that actually make me the king of his kingdom? That's literally what subjugate CB does, yes. But that's the thing, is it makes him my subject. Now, I've used the subjugate thing before as a feudal country, and it made them a vassal of me. It didn't make me have their title. You just take his top level title. Got it. Okay, I could do that then. And then from within that, I could easily make the other kingdom. Now, the problem with making both kingdoms would just be that each one has its own vote, which is a bit of a pain until I make it an empire. Interestingly enough, actually, what empire would this be a part of? Bohemia and then the Wendish Empire. Okay, having his kingdom wouldn't really help me make the Wendish Empire, but I could make it on the side. I would need to have at least 2 kingdom titles and control 80% of the land. So I would need Bohemia, Lithuania, Poland, and Pomerania, or at least 2 of those and then much land within. What empire is Pannonia in? Pannonia is in Carpathia, which is actually not that big for an empire. That wouldn't be horrible to make. Now, I would also, this would require 2 kingdom titles, okay. So I would also need to make Wallachia, I think is how you pronounce it, which is kind of like Romania. Which, as you can see here, that kingdom is all within Romanian territory. You know what? That's not horrible to make. We could probably do that after the subjugation. We might want to start gunning for that then. I'm very tempted. All right, your vassals have arrived and the time has come to begin your celebration of Yarlo and the coming of spring. As per tradition, one of them will be chosen to be paraded around as a representation of Yarlo himself. Who shall it be? Let us decide. Stop Byzantium has some of that. No, they don't. It's Bulgaria. You can't just fight Byzantium. I don't see any Byzantine land in this border. Wait, my bad. Fuck's sake. Has been decided that Count Unislav, God, I wish he had a unibrow, is to represent Yarlo this year. He's been clad in the most glamorous way, with small bells have been fastened to his clothing, wielding a mallet representing a thunderbolt. Unislav parades around singing and dancing while the noisy crowd follows behind. Well, he likes it, okay. As long as he's happy with it, it's not humiliating or anything. As the celebration winds down outside, you and your vassals gather for the feast you have ordered, and your servants prepare. The Jewish people once kicked out of everywhere will now rule and kick everyone else out of everywhere. Make it so, successors. I'm only, what, 5? Says Stung Prophet. Fair. That's fair. 5-year-olds, I wouldn't blame a 5-year-old for not being able to tell this purple apart from this purple. That's pretty fair. And plus, like, 5-year-olds nowadays all have, like, tablets and phones that they watch stuff on, right? So you don't even have a big screen. How old are you? You know, you're 3. You've got every excuse in the world to get that wrong. Oh, right. We actually have a lot of piety now, and we should use that up before we die. So let's start getting a bunch of these, where are they? Camouflage outposts? No. Camouflage outposts? Oh, okay, they're already done. They're on tech level. That's why I can't do them. Okay. I was gonna say the piety-based defensive buildings. Because we're Slavic, which is defensive pagan group, so we can use piety to make defensive buildings. However, the only ones that aren't building something else right now that we could use the piety on doesn't have the tech level for it. You finish your worship of Jarlo for the season, and your vassals are returning home. Most seem to agree that Jarlo Festival was worth the trip. Gain 100 piety and prestige, and my 2 vassals who showed up like me a little more for a year. That's cool. Thanks for the resub, Jetstream. I appreciate it. Enjoy your dumb emotes. You guys have shitloads of emotes. By the way, anyone who hasn't watched since I became a partner, you have shitloads of emotes now. You got like 8 emotes or something, so go crazy with that shit. You have every emotion on the emotion chart of my dumb face. And I look bald in all of them, as well as in the webcam. I have lots of hair, it's just not at this part of my hairline. Shut up. I'm just happy I don't have a bald spot. When I get, as soon as, I'm cool with receded hairline, it's fine. I can make it work. As soon as I get a bald spot, shaving the head, fuck that. I'd look okay bald. I'd look like a dwarf, but I'd look okay bald. I can make it work. Bald spot, I can't make a bald spot work. I'm already starting to get a little bit buff. Not that you can tell because I'm so fucking white, I'm like illuminated like Seamus. Anyway, God, is there any reason not to declare war on him right now? Pagan defensive pact against Holy Roman Empire. Fine. He is not currently in a war. He has 1,000 troops himself. He could muster up like 6,500 from his from his allies and vassals. I have almost 8,000 myself and can muster up another 2,500. Even if he raised every troop and I didn't raise any but my own personal levy, I would still have a bigger army. And they're being led by a 3-year-old, and their regent isn't good at martial skill. I'm trying to think of like every little thing and if there's any reason not to commit to this war. Are you gonna make a shaving my head bald stream? I could do it on video. I've never been bald before, actually. I've never really had short hair. From when I was like, as soon as I started like growing hair, all the way to when I was 13. I had short-ish hair, but it hung down a bit. I never had like shaved head or anything. I had, actually, you know what? Like this kid right here. My hair was about that length. It looked better than that. That's kind of bowl cut-ish, but it's about that length. And then once I was 13, 14, I guess 14, I started growing my hair long and I've just never had it short ever since. Subjugate the bowl cut kid, yeah. Oh, right, move my counselors. Thank you for the reminder, David Corporeal. I have no reason to be sowing dissent there anymore. I may as well just perform statecraft. And I don't need to be doing the spy network. I can get some technology again, because we do need that. Proselytizing, I'm still happy with that, because I don't want that to be Catholic. Organizing raids? I could organize the army for my retinue costs. I'd actually rather train troops to get as much levy size as I can. Proselytize I'm happy with. Build legend I'm happy with. That can get me warriors and the prestige is really good. Okay, get you on the front line there. Okay. Bald spots actually don't run in my family, so I might be a little bit lucky on that. Receded hairline does, bald spots don't. But everyone in my family with receded hairline doesn't recede more than what I've got right now, and I can kind of work with what I've got, so I might get pretty lucky. So that raised my personal limit quite a bit, which is nice. Not nearly as much as when you castle stack a shitload, which I want to do at some point, because Prague's actually really good for that. Prague is one of the best counties in the game, in that it has the full limit of 7 holdings. It's one of the best counties in the entire game is Prague, which is awesome. So I'm very happy I have Prague. It's a shame it doesn't have water access, just because being coastal is really nice for money making through cities and whatnot. But in terms of landlocked, it's as good as Paris, which is awesome. Big old forehead? Yeah, it does look pretty big. Anyway, are we ready to declare this war? Or would that be an amazing cliffhanger for the next episode? Oh, hey, Overlord. Hello from Bohemia. Yeah, you got CZE there. I know CZ is the short form for Czech Republic. I don't know what the E is. Shame you just came in now. It's time for because it's a bit of a cliffhanger. Next episode, we're gonna do a subjugation war on our neighbors here. We're gonna create the Kingdom of Bohemia, steal his kingdom from him, and then we're not far off from making an empire. We can make the, we need to take the Romanian kingdom, called something different at the time. The name is blanking, starts with a W. And then we later want to go up here. We also want to make the Wendish Empire. We're gonna be a double emperor. We are a duchy right now. Next episode, we're gonna be a king, and we might be a king and an emperor on the same episode. Who knows? So, Czech Republic erotica. That would be amazing if that's what the acronym was. So, if you're watching this live, then stay tuned. We'll raid one of my friends, make their day. It'll be awesome. And if you're watching this on YouTube, then remember I live stream this every single Sunday from 4 p.m. Eastern time. If you want to come in, maybe get one of our heirs named after you. Looks like we're gonna have a big ass stream of this next week. I upload this series every Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday on YouTube. And yeah, I think that's about it. Stay tuned for the raid, everybody. Thank you everybody so much for watching live, and until next time, have a nice day.